There was a time when becoming a programmer took years. You had to study syntax, memorize errors, suffer through tutorials. But then, humanity created something dangerous: AI. And now, people who don't even know how to center a div are building entire startups. Some call it innovation. Some call it cheating. Some call it vibe coding. And if you've spent more than 5 minutes on tech Twitter, YouTube, or Reddit recently, you've already seen these creatures evolving in real time, from the copy-paste Goblin to the terrifying AI boss. This is your life as every vibe coder rank. Level 1, the copy-paste Goblin. Every vibe coder starts here. No knowledge, no experience, no clue what front-end even means. But confidence? Absolutely illegal levels of confidence. This guy opens ChatGPT and types, "Build me the next Facebook, but cooler." AI generates 4,000 lines of code, and without reading a single line, he copies everything directly into VS Code. No testing, no understanding, no debugging, just vibes. Suddenly, the screen turns red, terminal explodes with error messages, and instantly he says, "Bro, AI sucks." No, you suck. This man thinks coding is basically Control-C, Control-V manifestation. He treats Stack Overflow like Google Translate. Every error message becomes a spiritual attack. And the craziest part? Sometimes, it actually works. He accidentally creates a functioning website purely through luck and artificial intelligence. At this point, he becomes unstoppable. He now believes he's a software engineer. After 2 days. Level 2, the tutorial speedrunner. This vibe coder consumes tutorials like oxygen. Build a SaaS in 8 minutes. Make 10K with AI. How I built Netflix with one prompt. He watches all of them at 2 a.m. with 3 energy drinks and absolutely 0 sleep. His YouTube history looks like a cyberpunk mental breakdown. He has 17 startup ideas, 42 unfinished projects, 0 actual users. But every single week, he discovers a new $1 million AI opportunity. Monday, AI fitness app. Friday, AI-powered refrigerator assistant. Sunday, bro, I think I'm onto something. No, you're not. This guy spends more time designing logos than building products. Every project dies after the homepage is complete. Why? Because the second backend code appears, his soul leaves his body. And despite never launching anything, he still posts motivational tweets like, "Consistency beats talent." Bro, you haven't finished a project since 2023. Level 3, the prompt engineer. Now we're entering dangerous territory. This vibe coder has evolved. He no longer asks AI for code. He speaks to AI like a movie director. Watch carefully. Create a clean, modern dashboard. Add smooth animations. Make it feel premium. Now, more futuristic. Add aura. He doesn't code anymore. He curates. Every prompt is crafted like a sacred ritual. And honestly, the results are terrifyingly good. He can build apps, landing pages, games, Chrome extensions, entire businesses, without writing more than 3 lines manually. This is where normal programmers begin sweating, because suddenly, the guy who failed high school computer science is deploying better-looking apps than actual developers. And the worst part? He's learning fast. He now knows terms like API, deployment, authentication, vector databases, not because he studied them, but because AI accidentally taught him during the chaos. This is no longer beginner luck. This is adaptation. Level 4, the bro, I'm building a startup CEO. This vibe coder has reached maximum delusion. He built one AI tool. Now suddenly he's a founder. His bio says, "building in public." His startup has no revenue, no team, no investors, no customers. But somehow, he already has a podcast. He posts threads like, 7 brutal lessons from scaling my AI company. Scaling what? Your monthly hosting bill? This man says we in every sentence. There is no we. It's just him, ChatGPT, and emotional instability. Every conversation becomes a startup pitch. You ask him how life's going, and suddenly he's explaining AI automation, disruption, market domination, exponential growth. Meanwhile, his website still says, coming soon. But then, something weird happens. One random TikTok goes viral. A few people sign up. Someone actually pays money. And for the first time ever, the delusion becomes real. Level 5, the cursor addict. This level changes people permanently. At this stage, the vibe coder discovers cursor, and from that moment on, there is no return. He no longer types code manually. Why would he? The AI already knows what he wants before he does. He highlights an error. AI fixes it instantly. He wants a feature, AI builds it. He wants redesigns. AI generates 6 versions before he finishes blinking. The keyboard is now decorative. This man sits back in his chair, watching code generate automatically like he's controlling a robot army. Laptop fans screaming, CPU overheating, terminal moving at light speed. And in the middle of the chaos, he whispers, "Damn, let it cook." Hours pass. The app becomes larger, more complicated, more unstable, but somehow more powerful. The codebase now contains functions nobody understands, variables named final v2 real, AI-generated comments explaining absolutely nothing. And yet, the product works perfectly, at least for now. Level 6, the don't touch the code master. At this point, the vibe coder has achieved enlightenment. The app is alive. Nobody understands how. Not even AI. Especially not AI. The project now resembles forbidden ancient technology. Every file opens with fear. Every update risks total destruction. One tiny adjustment, and the entire production server collapses instantly. So whenever someone asks, "Can we optimize this?" he panics. No, don't touch anything. If it works, leave it alone. This developer now survives entirely on caffeine, fear, and undocumented functions. He deploys updates like a bomb technician, slowly, carefully, praying nothing explodes. At 3 a.m., he stares at the monitor, not coding, not debugging, just surviving. And somehow, this chaotic AI-generated monstrosity is making money. Real money, which is honestly terrifying. Final level, the prompt overlord. And finally, we reach the highest form of vibe coding, the AI boss. This person has transcended programming itself. He doesn't build apps anymore. He commands them into existence. Watch. Create Uber, but for dog therapists. Add subscriptions, integrate Stripe, deploy it. Generate marketing strategy. Make TikTok ads. Optimize SEO. Done. Meanwhile, he's eating chips watching Netflix. The AI is doing everything. Front-end, back-end, database, animations, deployment, bug fixes, branding, documentation. At this point, the line between programmer and wizard completely disappears. This is no longer software engineering, this is digital sorcery. And the scariest part? This future is already happening. People with zero coding experience are building real products using only prompts. Entire startups are being created by small teams powered almost entirely by AI tools. Some developers love it. Some absolutely hate it. And the internet keeps arguing, is this the future of programming or the death of it? But honestly, it doesn't matter anymore because vibe coding has already escaped containment. And every single day, AI gets smarter, faster, better. Soon, the difference between developer and person with good prompts might completely disappear. And that thought should probably scare you a little. The craziest part? A year ago, this sounded impossible. And 1 year from now, this level of AI will probably look primitive. So enjoy the chaos while it lasts, because the people laughing at vibe coders today might be working for them tomorrow. Comment the most insane app idea you've tried building. Like the video if you survived the coding apocalypse. And subscribe, because this channel is basically a front row seat to the weirdest technological era in human history. And trust me, we've barely seen the beginning.